The Guilford Press, in association with Riverside Digital Productions, presents Compassion for Couples, Building the Skills of Loving Connection by Michelle Becker, with a foreword by Christopher Germer, narrated by Annie Falcone. Foreword read by Christopher Germer. Published by the Guilford Press, a division of Guilford Publications, Inc. Audiobook copyright 2023. Print edition copyright 2023. Publisher's note. Thank you for purchasing this Guilford Press audiobook. This title has supplemental material which includes figures referenced in this audiobook, as well as the table of contents, resources, notes, and list of audio tracks, among other resources. To download the PDF, go to the following URL: www.guilford.com/Becker2-audiobook.
It's an honor to say a few words about this groundbreaking book by Michelle Becker. Michelle is a talented marriage and family therapist, a seasoned mindfulness teacher, and a leader in the field of compassion training. I had the privilege of teaching Michelle's Compassion for Couples course with her, and I personally experienced its depth and beauty. As a clinical psychologist and couples therapist myself, I'm also aware of the traps that couples can fall into and how difficult it can be to get out of them. In this book, Michelle lays out her innovative approach in the clearest of terms and gets right to the heart of the matter, which is helping couples. Burgeoning research shows that compassion is a powerful resource. Compassion increases happiness and life satisfaction, decreases stress and anxiety, enhances physical health and well-being, and, most importantly for this book, improves our relationships. Compassion is also multidimensional. It can be directed toward others or toward ourselves, which is self-compassion. Compassion can also be soft or strong. Usually we think of compassion as soft and tender, but isn't standing up to unfairness with a firm no also a form of compassion? Michelle unpacks the many nuances of compassion in this book and shows how they can be applied safely and effectively to enhance intimate relationships. I'm a big fan of Michelle's positive, non-pathological approach to working with couples. When couples are struggling, the last thing they need is to focus on the flaws that they perceive in one another. Instead, compassion is all about acceptance and care. This doesn't mean that we're supposed to accept unacceptable behavior or force ourselves to care or to give up on the idea of change. Rather, compassion puts the change agenda on a different footing: radical acceptance. As the psychologist Carl Rogers wrote, the curious paradox is that when I accept myself as I am, change seems to come about almost unnoticed. And the same goes for our partners. When they feel accepted, they are more likely to change. Readers who have tried in vain to change sticky patterns in their relationships might be ready for this new approach. Acceptance is not always easy to come by in relationships. After all, our partners are conditioned human beings just like ourselves, with likes and dislikes. And the most difficult person to accept is usually ourselves. Research shows that most people are more compassionate toward others than themselves. But fortunately, self-compassion can be practiced and learned. When we're struggling, we can ask ourselves the question, what do I need? If we need acceptance, we can learn to accept ourselves. If we need validation, we can validate ourselves. We're not giving up on getting what we need from our partners. Rather, self-compassion increases the likelihood that our partners will accept us as we are and meet our needs because there's less pressure for them to do so.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?